Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ed, and today we're going to be talking about a few different mountain bike helmets and the differences between them. A couple of questions that we get asked a lot are really going to pertain to the differences between something like more of your Enduro style full face helmets and then some of the more DH style options. As well as some trail helmets. So today we're going to break that down for you and go over kind of some of the differences between each of those. We're going to start off with our more sort of trail-oriented, all-mountain kind of helmets. These are going to be a half shell design. Obviously you can see this is about half of what the rest of these helmets are physically. A couple things that'll separate this from a road helmet primarily is really just going to be more coverage in the rear, but still maintaining good ventilation and an adjustable visor to keep the sunlight out of your eyes. Something to look for with these helmets as sort of an added safety feature is going to be MIPS or some kind of anti-rotational device. Laser uses what they call kinetic core in their helmets, which is basically going to be a number of breakaway foam pieces on the inside of the helmet that act similarly to a crumple zone on a car in the event of an impact and just mitigate some rotational forces. Now we're going to start moving into more of our Enduro style helmets. There's going to be two main formats with these helmets. The removable chin bar convertible options, which are going to function both as a full face helmet seen here, as well as a half shell helmet like this one. And then there's also going to be just a lightweight, highly ventilated version, which is going to be this guy right here. We'll start with the removable chin bar option. This is going to be a Bell Super DH. So this is a DH certified option. I should note that some of them are not, but this guy basically, we're going to be coming in at 487 grams, so quite light, but still a good bit heavier than your half shell options. It is going to have a full spherical MIPS, which is the latest generation of the MIPS system, and basically it's just going to be a good option for those of us who are looking to get full face protection on our lift days, enduro races, that kind of thing, but also want maybe sort of a one helmet, quiver of one type scenario that's going to allow you to use a single helmet for both trail and DH riding. Now we're going to go more into our fixed Enduro option. In this case, we have a Fox Pro frame. You can see in this case, instead of going for a removable chin bar with the hardware necessary to do so, they've essentially just removed as much of the material from the chin bar as possible. All of our fixed chin bar full faces at FullCycle are going to be DH certified. So that's a good, added bit of safety for you if you're looking for a nice burly option. This guy is still quite lightweight at 737 grams, and it's going to be great for your enduro racer or your sort of gravity-oriented rider looking to do stuff like kind of yo-yo laps at Fortune, basically just pedaling up Dunlop and then ripping down Q-Cup or National or whatever you like. Now we're going to move into our full-on downhill options. We've got two different helmets here in this category, the Giro Insurgent, which this is actually my personal helmet, and the Fox Rampage Comp. Both of these are going to be sort of top tier in terms of protection, though Fox actually has higher end versions of this same helmet design. These are going to get the full kitchen sink in terms of protection technology, and as such, they're going to be a little bit heavier. So basically, for the Insurgent, you're going to be looking at just over 1,000 grams at 1040 and 1260 for the Rampage. Both of these are going to be really good options if you're primarily looking to ride bike park. So if you're somebody who is at Fortune every Wednesday, Thursday through the summer and every weekend, or you're doing weekend trips to Bromont, trips to Whistler, the Alps, stuff like that, these are going to be really good bets. Flipping a couple of these helmets around, you can see that the Enduro style full face helmets like the Pro Frame, while being DH certified, are going to have significantly more ventilation than the legitimate downhill offerings. This is basically just going to come down to a weight thing. The downhill helmets are going to offer a little bit more protection in that regard, and that's going to be one of the reasons that they are sort of that full send helmet, something that you want on when you're going as big as possible. In conclusion, while these helmets do offer a good variance in terms of the kind of coverage you can get, the kind of protection you're going to have, A lot of it will come down to sort of personal risk management and what you're willing to accept for a given style of riding. I do know a lot of people who will elect to use a trail half-shell style helmet for the vast majority of their riding, and others who are going to wear something like the Pro Frame for pretty much everything. So really, you can choose whatever you want, but you do have to accept that you are going to have a little bit less safety with a trail helmet like the Laser here, and you're going to be a whole lot hotter with something like the Rampage here. But at the end of the day, up to you guys. And if you have any other questions, please drop a comment, come on into our stores, or you can talk to me directly on the live chat. As always, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next video.